A great day to talk hockey with Grant McCagg on Habscast.
Hello, folks. Liam still can't hear me. I don't know what's going on. VPN's off. It's just, I guess it's just that one of those nights, right? Geez, I missed the start of it. I kind of trying to watch the replay of the third goal on who was on the ice up front. I just saw Hudson. That was not the best period of the season, safe to say, for Lane Hudson. He's had a lot better. I'm a little worried about Dobish, and I mean, I was worried going in. I thought, so what they've managed to do is screw the confidence of two goalies now. Like, that's what was accomplished by letting Monty play the last two games after, Dobish was clearly on a heater. Even that game, he got a point. Still points in every game, all wins. He felt really bad. And what did they do? Oh, well, we'll play Monty, third worst goalie in the league, 2 straight games. What was that saying to Dobish? So now his confidence is all screwed up. So they've got 2 goalies now with no confidence. Good job, boys. And what's with playing Veleno on the frickin' power play? Oh, Oliver Kapanen is 13th best in the league in even strength points. Veleno is dead last, tied for dead last in the league with 0 points, 0 even strength points per 60. Oh, let's put him out there. That's a solution. And then the shift after the power play, they put him out again. And what happens? Dallas scores again. The one good thing, I mean, it's terrible that Newhook got injured, but the one good thing that we're going to get out of this is that somebody else is going to get called up and is going to look better than Veleno, and it'll dawn on them, hey, maybe this guy should be playing in the lineup instead of Veleno. That's the one good thing that's going to come out of this injury to Newhook. I feel bad for the kid. I mean, holy frig. That just is unbelievable that they put Veleno on the power play. Like, what are they doing? What is it? I don't understand that. It brings me back to the Michel Therrien days when David Desharnais was on the first power play, and his job was to screen the opposing goalie. A 6'4" goalie with 5'6" Desharnais screening the goalie. It's on par with that. It's on par with that kind of power play decision to put a guy with 0 points on the power play as opposed to a guy with 6 goals and 4 assists with the 13th best even strength points per 60 in the league. It makes no sense whatsoever. Yeah. Anyway, I guess I'm venting here, eh? Wow. That's wow. Who's playing well? I don't know. Not too many people tonight. I thought Slav came out strong. They couldn't score. They couldn't get one, unfortunately. But Slav and actually Jacki and Slav, about the only bright spots I've seen tonight. Caulfield, I don't know what the frig's going on with him. He can't. All of a sudden, he can't handle the puck, bouncing over his stick. He can't shoot. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, let's get to a few questions here. I'll look up the stats maybe too. They're going to be ugly, I'll tell you that much. Dobie, obviously worst game of the year for him. I'm sorry, they sitting him for those 2 games after how distraught he was. It seemed like they doesn't matter Dobie, it's all Monty. Monty's got to Monty this, Monty that. Well, now both goalies aren't. Both goalies' confidence is shot now. So, wow, I don't know. I'm just I'm not ecstatic about some of the coaching decisions that have been going on here. I'll tell you. It's yeah, I know. I'm just a, as somebody said the other day, I'm just a, podcaster. Shut up. He's the coach. You're a podcaster. Well, I'm sorry. There's not a single person that disagrees with me about Veleno being on the friggin' power play. That's nonsensical. I'm sorry. Um, just a second here. I'm getting the stats and I'll put them up. Um, I wish Liam could have weighed in there. I don't know why he can't hear me. I've got my VPN turned off, so I don't know. It's too bad that he couldn't join me. But anyway, look, it's a couple of games. We get worked up, this and that. It's almost good that they're having such a shitty game. Really, a couple of back to back. It'll wake them up. Maybe it'll wake up the coaches too. Let's have a look here. Joey Veleno. Oh, he's only -1. There you go. Well, that's why. Got to play him to death here. Let's see here. Hudson's -3, Carrier -3. Probably the worst game that Hudson's played this year. Safe to say, he's not been very good. This fancy passing on the power play that they've been doing, it's just not working. What's Wayner have to say about this? Marty and his preference for vets is sickening. Well, it does seem that way. Boy, I don't know. I really hope Newhook is okay, but Kapanen, the way he went over, and you could tell that he was in pain, right? Shooting it out, Kapanen right away, calling for someone to come. Slav with 4 shots tonight. Really, he's been the lone bright spot as far as I'm concerned up front. You may not be saying a lot, but he came to play tonight. If they'd all came with their lunch pail like Slav tonight, they wouldn't be in the predicament they're in right now. And what was Bolduc on that goal there where Robinson scored and Bolduc just, what kind of a friggin' checking was that on Robertson? That was pathetic. And I know I'm signaling out one play, but oh my goodness, that was not good. Jake Moore, this team needs Googly back badly, and the total juggle of lines 2 to 4. Yeah, it could be. Well, the one good thing about this is that they're going to call somebody up, right? It'll probably be Davidson, I think. LPB, Marty has to look himself in the mirror for his poor goalie management. He didn't play Dovis when he was hot. Kept playing Monty, and now both are struggling. Well, that's what I just said. What they've managed to do is screw up 2 different. The way Newhook went into the boards there, I'd be afraid it's not good. Maybe a fractured heel or something like that. I don't know. It was not good. And wow, not sure what I can say. Gary Kahn and Veleno is now our go-to guy. Yeah, well, this reminds me a bit of Claude Julien when Byron Fraze, remember him? He'd play him 15 minutes a game, and he had like 1 point in 40 games or something ridiculous, and he'd just keep trotting him out there. And it's like, oh, well, that's my guy. He's going to get a point sooner or later here. Well, now it's Veleno. Coaches always got to have their favorites that there's always one at least that you think, what? How come he likes that guy so much? But hey, I know we're in the cheap seats and we can complain, and they're the experts, so whatever. I just don't get it. Robertson is poisonous. Drum dude, yeah. I hear you. He is. Guys, I don't have access to the TV here, so just let me know when the period starts and I'll shut it down, okay? I don't know how much more time we have, probably a couple minutes, but yeah, would I trade Slav for Ratnan? Yeah. Why ask questions like that? Like, why would they trade Rantanen? Like, feels like Marty, if you're French, you get all the chances in the world. There aren't too many French players. I don't know. If you're from Montreal, maybe. Valeno's, I wouldn't call him French, but he's certainly getting all the chances. Slav and Demidov need to shoot more instead of the fancy pass plays. Yeah, on the power play there. It's just, and I love Hudson on the first power play, but they need somebody on the point on the power play that can unload the odd bomb. Get some shots in. Get Slav in front of the net. Get some shots through. It's all this fancy Dan passing around the outside. Worked for a couple of games, and teams scouted it and their game plan against it, and now they cut off the seam pass, and they don't seem to have any other option. So, Bontoon, Grant for sure wants Davidson called up. Yeah, well, why not? Arbor has 3 giveaways. Okay, well, I missed part of the game. He started out strong, but nobody's having a good game except Slav, as far as I'm concerned. Slav came to play today. Everybody else, Kapanen hasn't been that bad, although he had that friggin' turnover then, and of course it leads right to a goal. So then he looks bad now too. But you also notice, are they going to put Bolduc with in Newhook's place for at least one shift, just so we can see how that trio looks, right? Everybody's been calling for it. You know what? I bet you they don't. At the end of the period, they put Demidov and Kapanen out, and who do they put on the wing? Anderson, right? Will they even try? Here's a chance. Just try Bolduc there, because everyone's been calling for it and wondering about it since the start of the year. Will they at least try that now in the third period? I don't know. I have my doubts because I'm just right now the coaching. I'm not sure. Maybe the team's in a slump, but I think the coaches are in a slump right now too, and they're not thinking. They're not thinking too straight. No one in the bumper is criminal. Yeah, I know. Like nobody's Sheldon. Yeah, I see that. Rick feel especially bad for Newhook injuring his ankle. Been playing great. A lot of it was due to how well he's been using his speed. Yeah, it is bad. It is unfortunate. Passing game is a big difference tonight. I feel as passes are always a bit off. Overpowered while stars are precise and crisp. Well, it was like that last game too, for sure. I think Marty is struggling to manage in-game decisions. He needs to be better critical thinker. Yeah, you could be right. I don't know. Do people want a post-game show tonight? Like, let me know here. But I don't know. I don't think, what more can be said unless it's a comeback of all time or something. I'm not leaning towards doing a post-game. Anybody going to show up for a post-game? Yeah? Okay. Well, I guess I'll do a post game then. Well, I think we got to get going here. I'm sure the intermission's over. So you guys want to? Okay, well, all right. I'm not going to I'm not going to have time to put a link up here. I have to make a thing and all that. So just show up and I'll get something together here quick. I gotta go, guys. Gotta get a link together. Okay, so I don't miss the friggin' first 4 minutes of this period. So gonna go and I will get a link out, put it up on Twitter, and we'll see you after the game. All right. Okay, boys. and girls. Bye for now.